Hello everyone! This is the fourth video in the Quality Matters series. It aims to explore the fourth Quality Matters standard, which turns attention to instructional materials. Instructional materials enable learners to achieve stated learning objectives or competencies. Hence, the focus of this standard is on supporting the course objectives and competencies through the proper use of instructional materials. The first two components are essential in this standard. The third, fourth, and fifth are very important, while the sixth component falls within the important category. Next, let's look into some details. 4.1 says that the instructional material should contribute to the achievement of the stated course and module or unit learning objectives, which again refers to the importance of the alignment process introduced in the second standard. Hence, instructional material should be aligned with the learning objectives and integrated effectively with the tools, assessments, and activities selected for the course. Instructional materials may include, but are not limited to, textbooks, publisher or instructor-created resources, multimedia, and websites. 4.2 describes that both the purpose of the instructional materials and how the materials are to be used for learning activities should be clearly explained. It simply means that learners should be provided with an explanation of how the instructional materials, resources, technologies, and learning activities are used in the course, and how each will help students achieve the learning objectives. 4.3 explains that all instructional materials need to be cited appropriately. The citation requirement applies to instructor-created materials, publisher materials, textbooks, images, graphic materials, tables, videos, audios, websites, or other forms of multimedia. Citations role model the practices learners are expected to follow when documenting references. At minimum, a citation includes the author's name, date of publication, title, and URL or source. Online courses follow different regulations than face-to-face courses regarding copyright issues. For example, uploading an entire article, book, or video into the learning management system will violate copyright regulations. Instead, if possible, a link to such resources can be posted. Understanding and applying copyright in online educational environments is very important. It is encouraged to locate relevant resources and become informed of the best practices. If you follow the embedded link, you will find a quality lesson developed by Lisa Hughes related to this topic. 4.4 defines that the instructional materials need to be current. It is advised to utilize up-to-date discipline-specific materials. For example, an introductory computer course may include information on recent trends in data storage or security. An English writing course might discuss the purpose of internet research. A chemistry course might include computerized models to demonstrate chemical operations, or a human resource course may provide resources related to locating current and pending legislations. 4.5 recommends using a variety of instructional materials in the course. These may include textbooks and other publications, instructor-created resources, websites, and multimedia. Typically, a course should include multiple sources rather than material from a single author. If the only instructional material provided is a textbook, the standard may not be met. 4.6 states that the distinction between required and optional materials is clearly explained. Learners need to know which resources and materials are required and which are optional. For example, extra videos or resources included for enrichment purposes and not required for course completion may be labeled as optional. Designations about required and optional materials can appear in the syllabus, class schedule, or in the instructions for the learning activities. These designations should be available from the start of the course. Now let's review the key points of the fourth Quality Matters standard. Through purposeful alignment, instructional material should contribute to the achievement of the stated course and module or unit learning objectives. Both the purpose of the instructional materials and how the materials are to be used for learning activities should be clearly explained. All instructional materials need to be cited appropriately. The instructional materials should be current. A variety of instructional materials should be used in the course. And finally, the distinction between required and optional materials should be clearly explained. This concludes the fourth Quality Matters standard. Thanks for your attention, and I hope that you'll follow the next standard in the series. If you have any questions, please contact the Instructional Designer team on campus.